As for James Robinson, he's coming back from a torn Achilles alongside fellow running back Travis Etienne, who wasn't able to play at all his rookie season with a Liz Frank injury. Etienne back and working double duty today as a member of the press as well during Trevor Lawrence's availability.
How does it feel to have Etienne in the backfield? Drawing his gloves with your towel again.
I didn't miss that. I'm going to have to wear an extra towel because he's always taking my towel. But, no, it's great to have my guy back. Been together for a while. Missed him last year. Just excited to have him back. He's going to add a very explosive element to our offense. He's going to help us a lot and just getting back to some winning around here. So we're excited.
Now, Lawrence happy to have his college mate alongside him once again, and he could certainly use a security blanket after throwing more picks than touchdowns last season, which ended with a league worst 14 losses. Lawrence on everything he and his team have to prove this season.
You know, personally, I want to prove that I belong here and that I'm the player that I believe I am, and this organization believes I am. And then as a team, I think we have a lot to prove. Just didn't have a great year last year, and I know the guys in this locker room are ready to prove some stuff this year. So having that motivation and then just having this new opportunity, get a clean slate. Everybody starts at the bottom and having a chance to work your way up. But, you know, that's a special opportunity that we got this year, and we got a good enough group to win as many games as we want to. We just got to make that decision and be prepared, and we'll have a good year.
The over-under win total is 6.5. Here are the fantasy projections for Trevor Lawrence. Over 4,000 passing yards and 22 passing touchdowns. Now, that's right about what the odds say right now in season-long player props. His passing yard total is about 3,900, and his passing touchdown total is set at 22.5. Yes, we did. Yep. Me. It was me. Yes. Let's take you out to Jacksonville. Pete Prisco and Rick Spielman standing by. Pete, you were there last year for camp, and you were pretty outspoken about the, I guess, odd experience you had there at Urban Meyer's camp. How does this year compare?
Well, one looks like a professional football team and the other one did not. I mean, that's the biggest difference. Doug Peterson's a pro. He's been around. He has skins on the wall. He won a Super Bowl, and he understands what the players need, what they want. He doesn't treat them like children, and I think that's the biggest difference. And throughout the offseason, a lot of Jaguar players have talked about that. They like to be treated like men. They like to be respected by their coach, and they felt last year that wasn't the case. So it's an entirely different camp, and, oh, by the way, there's no horn in the back telling us to hydrate and hustle.
I know you love the bullhorn guy. Hey, Rick, what were your takeaways from your day there with the Jaguars?
Yeah, just looking at the practice and watching the energy, watching the enthusiasm, it was like, Pete, like you were talking, they love football again. And, you know, you have to be very demanding but yet fair to these players, and I think that you can see how much that these players respect Doug Peterson and his staff and what they're trying to accomplish down here.
Demanding
Young team,
but fair.
You got to look to your coach. Yeah.
And Doug Peterson is the new head coach, and maybe the expectation should not have been as high for Trevor Lawrence coming out as, you know, the next Andrew Luck basically is what we called him. Many of us were thinking he was going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year and the Jaguars could maybe challenge for a playoff berth. That didn't happen in year one. Pete, what are his expectations in year two?
Much higher. And look, you can look at his last year and look at all the stats and the data and the way he plays and watch the tape. It was unfair to him. The offense wasn't good. The talent around him was not good. The system wasn't good. He wasn't coached very well. But other than that, go out and play quarterback. And I think what you have to do with Trevor Lawrence is go back to the last game of the season. Against the Colts. The Colts were playing for a playoff spot. They win, they're in. And Trevor Lawrence looked like the guy we expected him to look like. He was smart. He was accurate. He made a throw into the back of the end zone that tells you what kind of player he can be. I think he's going to take a big leap forward. I've said it all along. I'm looking along the lines of 4,200 yards and maybe 32 touchdown passes, and the weapons are better around him, Rick.
Yeah, if you look at what Trent Baalke was able to do this offseason and adding a Kirk and adding a Jones along with Marvin Jones on the roster, and then the tight ends, you get Ingram, and then if you get both these running backs back, at Tanae and Robinson, they're going to have a lot of weapons, and it's not going to put as much pressure on a young quarterback to be the guy. He's going to have guys around him that are going to be able to help out. He can distribute the ball, and he's going to help them make plays.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.